Here we're back with the data from our sweater sales worksheet, and I have a couple of charts here ready for printing. The first chart I want to print is this one. It's a combination column and line chart, and I just want to print this chart on a single sheet of paper. To do that, I'll make sure the chart itself is selected before I select File and then Print. And you'll see that Excel has only shown me the chart because I had the chart selected. We're in landscape orientation and the chart has been sized up so that it fills the entire sheet of paper. If we switch to portrait orientation, again the chart is sized to fit the sheet of paper, and I can go ahead and print it. Let's go back and have a look at this chart though. With this chart I want to print it in black and white because I want to photocopy it. Now I could just go and do File and Print, but that's A, not going to print it in black and white, and secondly, I want to make sure that when I print it in black and white there's a differentiation between the pie slices, because right now if this were just printed in black and white there would be a lot of similar colors here that might end up being the same shade of black or gray when the chart is printed. So first of all, I'm going to click on the chart, and from the Page Layout tab on the ribbon, I'm going to select the Page Setup flyout. When a chart is selected, the Chart tab appears here. If we had a cell selected, that tab would read Sheet. So only when a chart is selected do we get access to these options, and I want to print in black and white. So I've selected that option and I'll click OK. Now the chart is still in color, but when we go to print it with File and then Print, it's going to show as black and white. And these are the shades of gray that Excel is using to print my data. Now I can improve on that just a little bit. Let's go back to the worksheet and let's click on the Chart Styles option and select Color. And this time I'm going to select this monochromatic color scheme. So I'm going to make my chart monochromatic. And now let's see what happens when I go to File, Print. This time Excel actually applies patterns to that data, so it tries to convert the monochromatic color scheme into a pattern color scheme, and that might help even more making this chart legible when it's printed in black and white and then photocopied.